Hello, St. Helens Virtual Academy elementary students. I thought I'd just take a little time to read one of the stories that we had at story time today. So we've got the book Russel the Sheep by Rob Scotton. So I'll take a little time and read through this and show you some pictures and have an opportunity to see what kinds of things I could read for you. So start out with, we've got this first page. We've got some information about the publishing, and then we've got some information from the author. He says, special thanks to Myriah and Sue for helping to make Russel the sheep he is today. So it's a little message from the author. And then he also says, this book is dedicated to Mom, Dad, Nan, and Liz with my love and the biggest thank you. And then he says his initials RS. That's a little bit tricky to see on the screen there. But he dedicates the book to these people because he feels really strongly about how he can, how they have supported him in writing this book. So here we go. So we've got Russel the sheep lived in Frog's Bottom Field. There's Russel the sheep swinging on the swing there. At the end of a long and busy day, all of the sheep there. Night fell and the sheep got ready for bed. And they all are getting ready for bed. Soon all was quiet. They're all like laying there. Except for Russel. There's Russel with his long hat. No matter how hard he tried, Russel could not fall asleep. Just staring up at the sky. Maybe if it were really dark, he thought, I'd be able to sleep. He covers his head in order to make it really dark. But the really, really dark, the dark really scared him. So he's like, oh, I covered his eyes, and now he's like, oh, it's too dark. Perhaps I'm too hot, he thought. So he's like, or perhaps I'm not. So here he is trying to think, oh, maybe I'll get cold. And then here, it's way too cold. Russel pulled up a pillow, but the pillow hopped away, hopping mad. So look, his pillow he thought was a pillow was actually a frog. Maybe I need a better place to sleep, he decided, and went for a walk. He was like, okay, gonna go out for a walk. It's like in search of a sleeping spot. Russel spied the trunk of a rusty car. So he climbed inside the trunk of a rusty car. He's like, oh, it's too cramped. Too many things in that trunk of the rusty car. He tried the hollow of a tree. So he got inside of a tree. He saw some bats in there. A little scared frog here. But it was too creepy. Russel even tried sleeping on a branch. Like, okay, climbed up there, ended up running into some birds, but it was too crowded. Way too many birds to sleep up in the tree. What's a sheep to do? And here's Russel all like bummed. Dang it. Russel thought he would never go to sleep, but then he had a brilliant idea. So there he's like, oh, I just want to sleep. He's feeling super, looks like he's very frustrated. But then he had an idea. What if he tried to count things? That would make him fall asleep. So he's like, what if I count things? And he's got a little frog friend there from the Frog's Bottom Field. So Russel counted his feet. 1, 2, 3, 4. Not tired. I guess I need more feet, he decided. What next? So he's like, I tried to count my feet. That did not work. The stars. Russell counted each and every one, staring up at the sky. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 600 million, billion, and 10. And Russell was wide awake. Still, after counting all those stars, he's still wide awake. Wonder what's keeping him up. So, he's still awake. He counted those stars again. 600 million, billion, and 10. And still wide awake. Russell thought very hard. In fact, he thought so hard, his hat went ziggy-zaggy. Look at that. He was thinking so hard, his hat just started going up and down and up and down. I know, he shouted. I'll count sheep. So he's got one here. He's got 1. He's got 2, 3, 4, 5. He's got 6. He's got 7 and 8. 9. Still awake, he said and sighed. Then Russell realized he had forgotten to count one very important little sheep. Got his little froggy friend helping him remember. Himself! 10. It's like he's super wide-eyed there. Russell felt a tickle, then a twitch, and then sound asleep. He's got a big yawn right there, and then finally was able to fall asleep. By now, it was morning, and all the other sheep in the field began getting ready for the new day. Here we've got a sheep taking a shower. Here we have a sheep eating some cereal. Here we have a sheep stretching and yawning, getting ready for the day. Here we have another sheep brushing teeth. Do sheep really brush teeth? I don't know. Maybe this sheep drinking coffee? I don't know. Got this sheep reading a newspaper, and this one is putting its teeth in like an old sheep, maybe like an old grandma or old grandpa sheep. Soon, everyone was up. Everyone, that is, except for, can you guess who it is? Russell. Wah, wah, still fast asleep. And look, his little frog friend is there too. And that is Russell the sheep. I know, sometimes falling asleep is a little bit tricky, but I know that Russell the sheep was eventually able to fall asleep. Do you ever have troubles falling asleep? Sometimes counting things can be helpful, and it certainly helped Russell. And even counting all those stars, that was a lot of stars. So feel free to chime in at our next story time, the next time that you're able to join us on a Monday or Saturday. So excited to support you however I can. Take care. Bye.